Okay, so we're linking her to the computer.
Yep, we're going to open and close the battery doors.
Open.
And that's going to connect us to the computer.
Oh,
And so we're going to download data from the last time you were in, looking at wearing schedule, looking at environments, and to see how you're doing.
So this is the second visit. She's just had her hearing aids for just a little over a week or so. And we're going to hook her up to the computer via Bluetooth. Resound. Okay.
So now I'm not getting anything from the hearing aids.
Yeah, they're powering down for a moment. They're going to power back up.
He's rebooting them.
Oh, I got you.
Sip.
All you did was
Coffee.
open the little trap. You opened the little trap door. Did you close it then again or not?
I did. We open and close the doors,
Okay,
and
I got you.
that will link you. Computer.
Here's your left and right ear. And what are we looking at now, Doctor?
So you're wearing them about 17 hours a day. That's wonderful. That's a long period.
Like from 7:30
This is the
to
history.
about maybe 12:30.
So that shows the history of her wearing time since she's been here.
And this shows us, in this graph, this shows us the type of environments that we're in and what the speech or noise is like in those environments.
And some of
So
those are.
you're in a lot of active environments where there's a lot of speech and noise areas, such as a restaurant, or it could maybe be even in an area where there's multiple people talking. And you're in quiet a little bit as well.
I did real good last Friday going to lunch.
The purple
Did
is
you?
the active. The
Excellent.
purple is the active. The purple is
There's speech and noise.
that is her television, which is on 17 hours a day.
Okay, that certainly could be a...
She's always in front of the television.
Well,
with
it's
it
in
on.
my kitchen, right at the end of my kitchen cabinets. And when I get up, I do everything in the kitchen, you know.
And that
I'm in and out.
TV's on all
And
the
have
time.
you felt that the volume is a little bit low? Maybe we should raise a little bit?
Yeah, I think you should.
Then I pop my ears and I find out, well, that made a difference. I still have to
okay.
pop my ear. This one won't pop, you
It
know.
doesn't have anything to do with what question he asked you.
Well,
Was.
yes, then I have to turn it up and I realize, well, I've got to pop it.
So your station tube is opening and closing, and that's creating more of a pressure buildup, and also it reduces the sound going through the eardrum.
Right.
It's very similar to us, you know, when you think of the music industry.
Yes,
It's
compression.
very similar to putting our hand on a drum or maybe a wet cloth. It doesn't sound the same.
Yeah.
So when we call that valsalva, when you're blowing air up through your station tube to the back of the throat, the eardrum then pops open, similar to be on an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we're getting better conductivity of sound.
It seems like at the end of the day, after I've been exposed to the television all that time, it just seems like I have to turn it up a
It's
little
not
bit
because of the
more.
television. She thinks it's because of
Does that
allergy
sound-
issues. It has
Yes.
nothing to do with the hearing aids.
What I'm doing is I'm stepping you up about another 5%.
Good.
So that I think it would be, I think each week as you feel how the tolerance is and things aren't maybe too loud or bothersome, I think it's good that we slowly start bringing up the settings
Well,
so that you
leave it up
start
to
hearing
you.
more sounds.
You remember how I reacted the first time?
But your brain's had a chance to.
I brought you up about 3 decibels. That's a nice
3 decibels.
increase.
Okay.
Do you notice a
Whatever-
difference in my voice or your
whatever-
voice?
Now
Uh-huh.
I'm hearing myself more. I
Of course.
hear that. I'm more conscious of it.
Oftentimes in a quiet room like this, when I make these slow increases, then what happens is the patients might not notice other people's voice as much, but they do notice their own. They're able to observe
It's
that
there.
difference.
Yes.
So this should help you do better with all environments.
Yes.
How did you do at the luncheon?
I did fine. I really did.
That's
Yeah,
great.
even the people sitting next to me, old people are just.
Old people, not like you.
I'm old, but boy, I'm forceful.
You're a very active lady.
She
that's,
is, yes.
That's
Oh, I
wonderful.
am very forceful.
She's not
You're
mentally
confident.
old.
You're confident.
My dentist said I've seen gums before, but you don't. I've seen old ladies' gums. I said I'm an old
Gums?
lady. He said you're
He said
not
guns.
old. Gums, the gums. He says I've never seen gums like yours on
Healthy
an old
gums on an old
But
lady.
you're a healthy
lady. But why
lady.
did I age here?
Because you had 5 children.
Your children all yelling that helped decrease the hearing. I think there's a lot of, and when you went up to see Dr. Lippy,
Well, it's
you know,
hereditary.
and
he
there,
said.
And it's not a right. It really
It's
is. It's not
hereditary.
an issue associated with you know, maybe noise exposure and that sort of thing. But as we do age, you
But
know,
she
we
was
do
only
see
in her
those changes.
40s when she had a double
I was
stapendectomy.
44.
And the otosclerosis and the stapedectomy that's done to replace that stapes that's fixated, as Dr. Lippy does so well.
Right.
What we notice is oftentimes a nerve loss can develop from that. But once that conductivity is repaired with the
Piston.
the prosthetic,
Yeah.
the
The
piston,
wire, the wire
then
stapes.
then we improve the conductivity of sound, but oftentimes there's still a nerve loss. Very similar to when we have maybe
Why?
surgery with the eyes or laser surgery, why we still wear glasses, because there's often a loss.
There's a loss because of the procedure.
Not because of the procedure. Oftentimes the result can be the ossification, the bony buildup that's so close to the inner ear. Oftentimes, as I understand, it gives off a toxin through the
I
ears.
see.
So it can then cause more of a nerve loss. But otherwise, as we age, a lot of our senses decrease. Our sense of vision, our dexterity, touch, and all of that.
That was accelerated in her, though, by having that problem, that issue.
Most likely that
The
can be.
ossification
And
or
yes.
calcification of those bones.
You know, I never
Okay.
wore glasses.
I'm going to save this
Okay,
data,
well-
and we're going to disconnect you from the
All right, we're
computer.
going to disconnect her. She's bumped up 5 decibels. Okay.
And you're going to turn off and on just for a moment. Okay?
Where is the decibel rating now, according to the limit that she could be at the highest? Where is she at on a scale from, what, is it 1 to 10 you use?
You mean at highest from the gain level of the hearing
Yes,
instrument?
yes.
Or maybe only utilizing 30 to 40% of the power
Okay,
of the instrument.
right
so
now.
we
It's
have
going
plenty in reserve
She's
that
got
we'll probably never
70%
use.
left. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Got
I'm
it.
going to end this video right now, and
Thanks for
he's
shooting
going
the video.
he's going to reboot, and we'll
Oh.
have this on YouTube. Dr. Reikowski,
Well, thanks for videoing.
Family
That's
Hearing
really
and
cool.
Balance Center. Thanks.